What are you guys doing? Oh my god. You guys absolutely destroyed that like button. Look at that. Like I asked for 500 and you guys gave me 1k. Like what? So here it is. I'm gonna show you guys my full settings with my HUD, and I'm gonna explain some of my settings too and why I turn them on or off. Before I dig right into my settings, please follow my Instagram, guys. I'm gonna be more active there, just because people have been following it and recently it's been growing, so I want you guys to follow it. I'm gonna be posting stories, life updates on my Instagram, so you can see what I'm doing from like in my life and stuff like that, and just interact with you guys, yeah, just follow it up and comment down below. If you've done that, just say followed you and then what your Instagram name is. And yeah, thank you guys, thank you. You guys are already tired of me speaking already probably, so let's just jump into the settings and end this video real quick. So first things first is to go through my HUD, and here it is. It's a 4-finger HUD. Well, for me, I could use 4, but you could use 6. It's basically my iPad setup, but transferred to phone. So for the left side of things, I use my index finger to slide or crouch, jump, ADS, and my left thumb to use from my joystick so I can move. And then for the right side, there's a lot more things going on. So for my index finger, I use the ADS shoot button for sniping. And then for switching guns, I have everything to like super close together. That's one tip for you guys, to have all your grenades, all your reload, all your or like all the buttons for planting the bomb like super close to your shoot as much as possible, so you don't need to like reach out for them. So you can just copy that. And also, like, one very good tip is to have the marker thing like right in the middle of your screen. Like before, I didn't think it would help me because like people used to do it and I'm like, bro, it doesn't help. And then I tried it out and it does help a lot. Like, just trust me, it does help. Just put something in the middle. Like, you can use your run button and just put it in the middle, and then and yeah, like, just have everything like super compact and close to your shoot button, and like it makes it easier for yourself. And yeah, that's pretty much it on my HUD. Just copy it up and you're gonna be a god and hopefully have your aimbot activated. So the first part is basic. I have aim assist on because I'm a bot and I can't aim. Only if you're a god, then turn it off. I'm joking, guys. Like, you need aim assist on, like, seriously. Unless you're challenging yourself. I mean, that's probably gonna be into my tips and tricks for aim video, like how to improve aim, but that's another video for me to do. So if you guys would like that, comment that below. That's a pretty good idea. Anyway, moving on to fast throw grenade. For respawns, I usually turn it on because if you haven't already, it basically lets you throw your nades like super fast. Like, if you tap it once, it would throw it as soon as you tap on the grenade icon or whatever you call it, and it's pretty handy. But I wouldn't advise you to have it on in S&Ds because you need to cook your grenades if you want a precise, like, if there's a area you want to grenade or a nade, you definitely need to have that off. So for respawns, turn it on, but for S&Ds, then turn it off. Quick run, I have that on. Joystick auto sprint, I have that off. Fixed R fire button, I have that on. Fixed joystick, I have that off, just because I like it like free, like I could just put my fingers anywhere on the left screen and have my character move, like, instead of having a fixed joystick somewhere on the left side of the screen, which I could easily miss when I'm in a gunfight and lose that gunfight because of it. And then fixed virtual joystick display position, I don't even know what that does, so I'm just not going to touch it. Then for right far button for fixed perspective, I have that off because I don't want my ADS button to be moving around when I'm trying to aim, because it causes conflict between my thumb and my index finger. So I use my thumb to aim, and then I use my index finger to press the ADS button. So you know how you can use your ADS button to aim. So if you have this on, it will disable that feature, and it's pretty helpful. Then below this, I have tap to ADS, and I don't recommend you to use any of the others because they're really weird. They're really weird. Moving on, I have display left fire button on, slide while running, tap crouch while sprinting. That's what I have it on. And then for always sprint, I've never touched it, and it's on the default 65. Again, same story here for my FOV. It's 65. That's the default. If you have a very good device like mine, like the iPhone X, you could definitely put it to the maximum, but be careful because it's gonna be harder for you to see enemies, because it like makes your view, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes things further away. But if you keep it 65, it makes it easier for you to see everyone because it's like zoomed in to the screen. This settings is probably the most important one too, to have if you want to improve your gameplay, is to have it on low. I don't recommend you guys to put it any higher than medium, because if you're gonna be playing competitive, you're gonna want to see people easier, and having your graphics quality to the highest is not gonna help you see people. It's also gonna make it harder for you to maintain 60 frames per second. So yeah, just have it as low. And then also, more like, this is really important to have the frame rate to the maximum as you can put it to. So I have mine on max because, like I said, you need the maximum frame rate you can get to have your game as smooth as you can. So if you're gonna be playing on a smooth frame rate, then you're gonna be smacking people. And this is probably what you guys wanted to see in this video, but here it is. I have mine on fixed speed. I know probably quite a lot of you are using speed acceleration, but I would advise you to try fixed speed just because it maintains your muscle memory. Because speed acceleration is quite inconsistent because it depends on how fast you're moving your thumb, and it like changes your sensitivity. And it's weird. So if you're gonna have it in fixed speed, you're gonna always have the same sensitivity, no matter how fast you're moving your thumb. So do try it out if you're already using speed acceleration. And then for sensitivity switch, I have the switch while opening ADS, which is the default. I don't recommend you trying the others because it's really weird and you probably won't be able to get used to it. Okay, so this is the juicy part that you guys actually want to see. So for the camera sensitivity, my standard sensitivity is 90. My ADS sensitivity is 160. And then for my tactical scope sensitivity, 140. I don't really use tac scope that much, but I have it on 140. And then for my sniper scope sensitivity, which you guys are probably here for, it's on 70. For me, that's like the most perfect I could ever get it to. I've tried different sensitivity, it just does not work. So for me, 70 works. Just use this as a guideline, I guess. So if it's too fast for you, then obviously lower it down, but then if it's too slow for you, then obviously turn it up, crank it up to 100 or something. Just experiment with it. As you can see, the standard sensitivity is the same as my camera, and then for my ADS, it went down from 160 to 124. That's only because when I am ADSing, I like to the camera sensitivity ADS is when you're just looking around and not shooting, but when you're firing sensitivity is when you're shooting the gun while ADSing. So I lowered it down because I want precision, you know. Is that how you say it, precision? Or am I dumb? Anyway, because I like to be precise, so I had lowered it down to 124. And I know it's a weird number, but like I said, that's how I like it, and that's like the most perfect I could put it to. Um, if you find it slow, then crank it up, and if you find it's too fast, then lower it down. And then tac scope is the same, and then sniper scope, it doesn't really matter because you can't really spam with the sniper. Then gyroscope, I do not know how to use this, so if you guys know how to use this and you have like video links on how to like teach yourself on how to do it, then you guys should definitely give me some tips and tricks because I need to learn how to use this. And I'll have a look into it and maybe make a video on it if you guys would like me to. So don't forget to follow my Instagram, like I said, guys. I'm gonna be more active there. I'm gonna be posting like stories or what I do in my life, some, you know, it's like stuff like that, just to interact with you guys. So yeah, do not forget, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.